Hey y'all, so I got my Weiss translation because I don't like to just tell you what scripture says. I like to read it from the word, and I should have had it before I went there, but the light bulb just went and there came my mouth. Okay, Romans 4, and this again is from the Weiss. So he says, a father of many nations, and this is, okay, this is not easy read. It's not easy to listen to. It is a more direct translation of the Greek. So if the sentence sounds a little wonky, it's because it's just a more literal translation. So, a father, let's see, where's the next sentence? There's not a sentence. A father of many nations, I have established you permanently before him whom he believed, before God, who makes alive those who are dead and calls the things that are not in existence as being in existence, who being beyond hope, upon the basis of hope, believed, in order that he might become the father of many nations, according to that which had been spoken with finality. Don't you love that? Take a moment and just be grateful that what God has said, what he has promised, he is not changing. He's not changing his word for you. He's not changing his word for me. He is a firm and secure foundation. He has spoken it with finality. In this manner will your offspring be. And not being weak with respect to his faith, he attentively considered his own body permanently dead, being about 100 years old. So that means he knew that his body was dead. He was unable to produce a child. He attentively considered his own body permanently dead, and also the deadness of Sarah's womb. So he was well aware that it is naturally impossible for them to conceive a child. Moreover, in view of the promise of God, he didn't stay in a place of unbelief. In view of the promise of God, it didn't matter that they were both incapable of producing a child. God said it would happen. But the only place it was possible was in view of the promise. It's the only place it's possible. We just take this a little bit more personal here. The only way it's possible for me to be, let's just go there. Let's go to Galatians 5:22. The only way it's possible for me to produce the fruit of the Spirit, to be patient, loving, gentle, temperate, is if I know the more I spend time in his word, the more his word takes root in me, the more it's going to come out. And see, that's a promise. If we meditate and we read on it, we feast on, and we get it in us, it's going to come out. Outside of that promise, the flesh is tough. The only way that I see wholeness, the only way that I see content and peace in certain situations is in view of the promise of God, because that's what he's promised. He has promised it. So it doesn't matter what it looks like around me. I need it just like this. I keep that promise in front of my face. And every time, practical speaking, all right? Every time the enemy reminds me of the circumstance, I need to remind him of the promise, the certainty of the promise, which is why we have to keep it before our eyes. We have to. Joshua had to. God told Joshua, keep it in front of your eyes. Don't let it depart from before your face. You're going to make your way successful. No man will be able to stand before you as I was with Moses. I will be with you. Be strong and courageous to do all that is in the law. When Satan reminds you of the circumstance, remind yourself of the promise. Keep it in front of your face. Meditate on it day and night. We'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.